WWE Super ShowDown results: Rollins retains an overbooked opener. Cageside Seats. We use cookies and other tracking technologies to improve your browsing experience on our site, show personalized content and targeted ads, analyze site traffic, and understand where our audience is coming from. To find out more, by choosing I accept, you consent to our use of cookies and other tracking technologies. With Brock Lesnar's latest Money in the Bank cash-in promise looming over the proceedings, and Universal Champion Seth Rollins still showing the effects of the beating Lesnar gave him on Monday, June 3, Raw's main men's title was first up on the Super ShowDown card. Challenger Baron Corbin, who riled up the locals by insisting ring announcer Greg Hamilton introduce him to the Saudi crowd as Jeddah's favorite son, struck early. His strategy was, after landing on his feet on a backdrop, the architect started his comeback with an enziguri. His usual offense: when a deep six didn't result in a 3 count, Baron admonished referee John Cone. When Cone took a in the ensuing confusion, Rollins rolled up Corbin for the win. In the aftermath, the Lone Wolf grabbed the champ for an end of days. And thought brought Seth caught a distracted beast with a low blow. He followed it by, more importantly, Brock Lesnar still has a contract for a title match. Get complete Super ShowDown results and coverage of the entire card. Brock could still cash in tonight. Watch out, I am done with the blue brand, and thus the main roster as a whole. In our minds at least, we can put WWE down like a poor, old broken down racehorse. With my apologies to racehorses. It's done. Here comes the pain. Probably wants Lesnar on SmackDown. You're corresponding with someone on the plane. Flight. He just views clean deer kills on a loop. But I have no damn clue if it would happen or not. They are obviously probably still doing another Seth/Corbin match at Stomping Grounds, but I think this match did a good job furthering the story for that. And somehow I don't know if I liked or if it's the Stockholm Syndrome talking. Well, string all of you puppets along for as long as it takes to garner some ratings. This is 100% what you're supposed to do with the briefcase. Always a threat. I know it's been a long time since they've handled a good MITB situation, but this is playing out exactly how it's supposed to. I myself could do without the whole tonight. I think you mean to try garner some ratings. Cause you know, Brock as champion, that'll put butts in seats. Lol. Can't Brock just ambush Rollins on his way to the plane, or on a golf course, or when he's using the restroom? It's also a contract is for a standard title match, so countouts and DQs are in effect. It's why realistically, a champion should let the bell ring, then get DQ'd or counted out, but realism is sometimes unwelcome for dramatic/entertainment reasons. The exceptions have been Braun and RVD, who had to announce their cash-in ahead of time to get a Hell in a Cell match and match with ECW. Mind you, I say all this, but if WWE changes and retcons and rules all the time for their own convenience, so it's possible someday they will have a cash-in happen in a Falls Count Anywhere type hardcore/24/7 title style match. Remember, Rollins inserted himself into a title match, making it a triple threat, thus negating the prospect of winning/losing by countout or DQ. Although I can't imagine Brock would go after Kofi being embarrassed by Rollins.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.